The room was silent. Min-jae stood alone before the university disciplinary board at Hanyo University. His hands were shaking, but his voice was steady. "I didn't do it." The dean adjusted his glasses. "You accessed the examination database at 2:14 a.m. The leaked exam paper was distributed from your student account. The evidence is clear." Behind him, rows of students filled the hearing hall. Some whispered, some recorded, some avoided eye contact, and in the very front row, someone was watching calmly. Junho, his closest friend, Min-jae was not careless. He was a scholarship student, first in his family to attend university. He worked evening shifts at a small convenience store near campus. He studied in the library until closing time. He never missed lectures. He shared notes freely. People called him quiet, reliable, disciplined. He had everything to lose. The IT department presented screenshots, login records, timestamps, IP address, a copied exam file stored on his account. His laptop had been seized. A folder labeled midterm_answers was found. Min-jae stared at the screen. He had never seen that folder before. "I don't know how that got there," he said. The board members exchanged looks. To them, it sounded like every excuse they had heard before. The dean's voice was cold. "Effective immediately, you are expelled for academic misconduct." Gasps filled the room. Min-jae's mother, sitting at the back, covered her mouth. His scholarship was revoked. His student ID deactivated. His name removed from the honors list. And as he walked out, Junho looked down at his phone, but a small smile appeared on his face. Within days, everything changed. Friends stopped replying. His project group removed his name. Social media posts called him a fraud. Even his part-time job let him go. "We don't want trouble tied to the store," the manager said, at home. His mother tried to stay strong. "We believe you," she whispered. But Min-jae could see the doubt in her eyes. That hurt the most. 3 weeks later, something bothered him. He remembered that night clearly. At 2:14 a.m., he wasn't on campus. He was working. The convenience store had CCTV cameras. He went back and asked the manager for the footage archive. Reluctantly, the manager allowed him to view it. There he was, behind the counter, serving a customer. At 2:16 a.m., 2 minutes after the login, his heart started racing. If he was at work, then who accessed his account? Min-jae visited the IT office unofficially. A junior technician, he once helped with programming assignments, agreed to check deeper logs. There was something unusual. The login came from a campus IP, specifically from the engineering lab, and that lab required keycard access. Only a few students had access. One of them was Junho, his project partner, his roommate last semester, the one who had borrowed his laptop many times, the same laptop where the folder had been found. Min-jae thought back. Junho had narrowly missed the national scholarship. Min-jae had won it. There was also the internship opportunity abroad. Only one candidate would be selected. Junho had wanted it badly. Too badly. Graduation week arrived months later. Min-jae was no longer a student, but the case had quietly been reopened after he submitted CCTV evidence. The university called for a final review hearing again. Students filled the hall. Again, the front row was occupied. Junho sat confidently. The IT department projected new findings. Keycard records showed Junho entered the engineering lab at 2:07 a.m. Security footage confirmed it. His device connected to the network at 2:13 a.m. Silence filled the room. The dean turned slowly toward Junho. "Do you have an explanation?" Junho's confidence cracked. He tried to deny it, but the logs were precise, undeniable, cold. Min-jae looked at him and said quietly, "You were sitting in the front row the day they expelled me." No one spoke. The decision was immediate. Min-jae's expulsion was overturned, his scholarship reinstated, a formal apology issued. Junho was expelled for academic fraud and identity misuse. But the damage Min Jae endured could not be erased overnight. Whispers don't disappear easily. Trust takes time to rebuild. On the day of the next semester's opening ceremony, Min Jae walked back onto campus. The same buildings, the same courtyard, the same hall where his name was once stripped away. But this time, he walked with his head high. Not because he had been proven innocent, but because he had refused to give up when the entire room believed he was guilty. Sometimes the truth does not shout. Sometimes it waits. And when it finally stands, it doesn't need to scream.